Hi friends, it's Miss Ashley, and today we are going to finish up our virtual worksheet with community and safety signs. Don't worry, we'll continue this throughout the year because that's on many of our um, goal sheets, but this will be finished with this format. So, and if you would ever like this format or this um, website that I have, please let me know and I can send it to you so you can work on it at home. Again, I am all by myself in a room, so that's why I don't have my mask on. But I do have my masks here, and we're ready to go. So we know here our task is to
match the sign.
match the sign. So let's do a little description of what sign we see in the middle here. I see two colors. What two colors do you see? So I'm sure you had a lot of great answers. Miss Ashley sees two colors. She sees red and she sees white, which is really exciting. The back color is red and the word and the arrow are white. So again, we talked about why it's important to have two colors that are contrasting so it's easy for all of us to see. So this sign is very easy to read. It has the word exit. E-X-I-T. Exit. These are on doorways, hallways to show us that if we want to leave a building or we want to exit or we want to go and know how to leave a place, this is the sign. So this is telling us, so usually what happens if there's just an exit sign and no arrow, it's usually the exit door. But this is showing us an exit sign with an arrow. So this is usually what it means is that we have to go the way the exit sign, the arrow's pointing to find the exit. Okay, so here we go. We know that we have the middle sign and we have the three options on the side. So let's review. We have this top option, the blue sign with a person, and it looks like they're in a wheelchair, right? Is that the same? Yes or no? Is this blue and white sign the same as our red and our white exit arrow sign? Yes or no? You're right, it's not. That's not it. Let's go to the middle one. Ooh, look at the colors here. Red and white. It has the word exit and an arrow. Is it the same as our exit sign with an arrow in the middle? Yes or no? You're right, it is. Woohoo! But you know, Miss Ashley, we're still going to review that last sign just in case. So the last sign is green and white, and it has an airplane. Do you remember what that sign's for? You're right. It tells everyone that an airport is there or near, where you can get on and off of planes if you're going on a trip. You are all so smart, my friends. So let's do our middle one. Let's see if we're right.
Match the sign.
Ooh, here we go. This sign has a blue background, a white figure of a person, and the word woman on the bottom. Where have you seen these signs before? Think about the hallway at Cornerstone School. Where have you seen these signs before? You're right, on bathrooms. These blue and white signs show everyone where the bathroom is. This is letting us know that this is a woman's bathroom are for women or girls to go in and use, especially out in public. Many times this won't be in your home, but maybe it is, but definitely out in public so you know where the restrooms are. Okay, so that's our large sign in the middle. Let's check our 3 on the right. So on top we have a person with a red circle and a red line down in the middle. What does that mean? What does our red circle with the red line mean? Who remembers? You're right. It means don't do this. No, no, no. Stop, stop, stop. Right? So if we see this sign of a person walking in that red circle with the red line through it, that means don't walk over here. Is that the same symbol as our bathroom symbol? Yes or no? You're right. It's not the same symbol. It's a very important symbol, but not the same. So let's look at our middle symbol. It's yellow with black outline with a black street and then figures of people walking, and they look like they're walking safely. Do you remember what this is for? What does this sign tell us? You're right. This sign is telling us that it is safe to cross or walk wherever the sign is. Most of the time it's crossing the street, but you still have to look at the symbols to make sure cars aren't going. But is this the same sign as our women's restroom sign? That's blue and white? Yes or no? You're right. It's not the same sign. Again, it's important, but it's not the same sign. Let's look at our last sign. Ooh, this is blue and white. That's the same color as our larger sign. It has a person, a woman figure, and the word woman on the bottom. Is this bottom sign the same as our left sign? Yes or no? You're right, it is. Good job,
Match the
friends.
sign.
Match the sign. Okay. Here is a yellow sign with a black X through it and 2 R's, right? So I'm not sure if I can't remember if we went through this again before, but this means that there's a railroad crossing. That means there's trains, there's railroad tracks, and there's trains nearby. This helps people understand that they probably shouldn't be playing or standing there because trains come by very quickly and could get hurt. So, let's match our sign. Oh my goodness, we know this top sign, this red sign with the white letters in it in the middle. What does that say? Or what does this say? What does this symbol mean? We use it all the time. You're right. Stop. S-T-O-P, stop, right? So either we're out in the community and we know we have to stop, or a lot of times in classrooms, this symbol's like stop, right? Maybe we're not doing something we should be doing right then. Stop, please. So we know that. Is that the same sign as our railroad sign? Yes or no? You're right. It's not the same sign. Again, very important, but not the same sign. And we definitely see the stop sign more than we see the railroad sign. Oh goodness, look at this middle one. It's black, it's yellow, it has 2 R's and the cross. Is this middle sign the same as our big sign for railroad crossing? Yes or no? You're right, it is. It's the same sign. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good job. But of course, we're going to have to look at this last one. Oh, we know this symbol. The red circle and the red line going through it means do not do it. So if we have this red circle with the red line, over someone riding a bike. What does that mean? You're right. It means you should not be using your bike over there. It's not safe. So it's not the same sign we already know. So let's select
Match the sign.
match the sign. Okay, so we have an upside down triangle. How silly is that? We have an upside down triangle that's red, and what's this color right here? Miss Ashley has a pointer on there. It's red. Miss Ashley has her pointer on the red. And what color is this right here? White. You're correct. And it says the word yield. So that's a funny word. Listen to Miss Ashley. Yield. Y-I-E-L-D. Yield. So this sign is really for people who are driving on the road. Yield means to slow down. You don't have to stop like our stop sign, but you should slow down and make sure that there's no one coming on the other end. Because if there's someone coming, you definitely might, which is not great, get in a car accident. So slow down. Yield is slow down. So let's look at our options on the right. On the top, we have a person with a seatbelt and it's blue and white. Meaning wear your seatbelt. You should always be wearing your seatbelt. Is that the same sign as is that blue and white sign, wearing a seatbelt, the same as our red and white yield sign? Yes or no? You're right. It's not the same sign. This middle sign. Oh, that looks familiar. We just talked about this. What's this middle sign? You're right. It's the railroad crossing sign. Is our railroad crossing sign the same as our yield sign? Yes or no? You're right. It's not the same sign. So let's look at our last one. Ooh, it's an upside down triangle. It's red, it's white, and it has the word Y-I-E-L-D, yield. Is that the same sign? Yes or no? You're right. It's the same sign.
Match the sign.
Match the sign. Oh, we know this sign. We know it. And we know all these signs here. So now that we're pretty good at this, I want you to try at home. Now look at our sign here. Our big sign. Match it with the top, the middle, or the bottom. You can touch your screen. You can use a switch. You can use your head. Eye blink. You're right. It's this bottom sign. It's the same as the yellow and black and has the people walking, telling you it's a safe area to walk when you get your signal. Good job, friends.
Match the sign.
Oh, so we haven't gone over this one, but it's very similar to the one we saw before. It's blue, it's white, it has a person on it, and it says men on the bottom. And you definitely see it out in public a lot. What is this sign for? Here's a clue. We just had one for the women's. You're right, it's the men's bathroom sign. So just like when we saw before the women's bathroom sign, it is the men's bathroom sign. So I'm going to have you do this again. Let's look at our men's bathroom sign. It's blue and white. The men on the bottom, M-E-N, 3-letter word, and the person. Which one does it match with? The top, Miss Ashley's highlighting, the middle, Miss Ashley's highlighting, or the bottom, Miss Ashley's highlighting? You're right, the bottom.
Match the sign.
Oh my goodness gracious. We know this one. Here's your big sign that we see all the time. What does it match with? Here's our top, our middle, and our bottom. Does it match with number 1, which is our top, number 2, which is our middle, or number 3, which is our bottom? You're right, the bottom. Our stop sign.
Match the sign.
Ooh. Okay, we've done this before too. Let me describe the sign, the big one. And then you can pick the one on the side. So it's red and white and says, do not enter. Do not enter, meaning do not go in there. Which one does it match with? This top sign Miss Ashley's highlighting, the middle sign Miss Ashley's highlighting, or the bottom sign? You're right again. The bottom sign again. Do not enter. When you see the sign, do not come in. No, no, no.
Match the sign.
Match the sign. We've had this before too. So here's our yellow sign with black and the cross, the bones, and the skull. Does it match with our top sign, our middle sign, or our bottom sign? Look at the colors, look at the shape. Remember what we had talked about before. You're right. It's the bottom sign. So when we see that
Match
sign,
the sign.
when we see the sign before, the poison symbol sign, do not touch it. Don't go near it. Ooh, look at this. So we all know what this means. Do not walk, right? It's a walking figure with the red and the circle and the red line. Match with the top, the middle, or the bottom. You're getting a little trickier, but you all are really smart, so. You're right, the top.
Match the sign.
Match the sign. All right, let's see. Is this sign with the red and the white cross, is it the top, the middle, or the bottom? You're right, the top. First aid
Match
sign.
the sign.
Ooh, here we go. Let's match it. So we have a bus stop sign. Is the bus stop sign on the top, the middle, or the bottom? Look at the shapes, the colors. You're right, the top. You need to catch a bus?
Match the sign.
Look for that sign. Oh, the seatbelt sign. We talked about this one. Is it on the top, the middle, or the bottom? Where's our seatbelt sign? You're right, the middle. The sign always says, even if there's no sign here, you should definitely wear your seatbelt. And here's the middle.
Match the sign.
Oh, you can't ride your bike in this area. Where is that sign? The top, the middle, or the bottom? You're right, the top. I noticed it because it's the only one with the red circle and the line. Can't ride your bike over here.
Match the sign.
Ooh, what about this one with a wheelchair sign? Blue and white. Where is it? the top, the middle, or the bottom? You're right, the top. It's the blue and white.
Match the sign.
Our traffic signal sign with our stop red, yellow slow down, and go green. Where is that? Top, middle, or bottom? Where is it, friends? You're right, the bottom. Look, the red, yellow, and green.
Match the sign.
Ooh, we've seen this. The green sign with the white airplane, the airport sign. Where is it on the right? You're right, it's down here. It's the only green, white, and airplane sign.
Match the sign.
Speed limit, our black and white speed limit sign. Where is that on the right? You're correct, it's in the middle.
Match the sign.
Ooh, our hospital sign, our blue sign with a big white H. Where is that? It's up here on the left. Where is it on the right? You're right, down here.
Match the sign.
Match the sign, our bike route sign, where we know we can ride our bike nice and safely. Here it is, the green and white on the left. Is there anywhere on the right? You're right, up top. We're all done. Friends, thank you so much for working with me all on this website the last couple weeks, and I will see you again soon. Bye.